What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody has had a good couple of days this week. Cause I about to say a good week so far, but bitch, it's only Tuesday. But anyway, I'm good. I got my Girl Scout cookies, bitch. This okay? So you know it's all to the good up in this bitch. But anyway, let's just good up in this reveal, right? This is the has and the have nots, bitch. I can't wait till I'm no shade to the has and the have nots right about now, okay? It's cute. But you know they go on their little mid season finale next week. And I can't wait to see how that's gonna turn out, okay? Because I feel like Justin is gonna try to do something to Wyatt. Wyatt about to fucking backslide, bitch. You know, um, they might as well, let me tell you something. At this point, Catherine and Jim might as well just take Wyatt out, okay? Because Wyatt is not the one to be fucked with right now. He does not fucking care about none of them, okay? He like, bitch, this was my plan to go ahead and call the cops on their asses and to, you know, testify against their asses and shit. And bitch, I don't care. Put a restraining order against them hoes. I don't want them to bat me around me, saying my name or nothing. Wyatt is just over the bullshit, okay? And it's so reasonable because let's remember the shit that Jim did to him, put him up in jail. They put him up in jail or whatever. He thought Catherine was a part of it, and then he got raped in jail. Come on now. But anyway, that's a lot of trauma to come back from. Moving on, let's just get up into this shit, rich bitch. Okay. So the episode starts off where it left off last week with Benny. No, what's his name? Peter. Is that his name? David. Bitch, Peter, Paul, all the disciples. Um, I just got thrown off. I was looking at something. Anyway, David coming up there to Hannah. Hannah trying to go into the crib and just mind her goddamn business. You know, Hannah been having a good date or two, okay? She got her little recreational gear on. You know, she getting flirted with the little Derek dude. You know, he muscly and he got his little beard game. You know, and she's just feeling herself a little bit with her little wedges on and shit. And then here come David up here trying to tell her, you need to tell Benny to go ahead and you know, turn himself in for the murder of Quincy Maxwell, you know, or else I'm gonna have to seek him out and all this shit because I'm a prosecutor, I'm a judge, and you know I'm gonna get the cops on him and all this stuff. And you know she was like, "Bitch, what the fuck?" He was like, you know, I went over there. If you want to see Benny, you can go talk to Benny yourself. Oh, I seen him earlier. He was up there fucking Veronica. You know, and see, this is where David fucked up at. Okay, David messed up at this moment when he told Hannah that he had recently just seen and know about the whole affair that was still going on between Benny and Veronica. See, you just made it personal. You made it even more personal and made it seem as if you trying to do this to Benny to get back at him for doing your ex-wife or your soon-to-be ex-wife, okay? And that's where you messed up. All right. Hannah already knew that they was fucking around. She thought it was over with, but that is not going to get her to say, Benny, you need to come over here, you need to stop, and you need to go ahead and turn yourself in. Hannah ain't finna do that. Hannah is not about to do that. And for what? For what? For what? Okay? No, not for no goddamn Jeffrey. She ain't really had no dealings with Jeffrey. And it's not that she got anything against Jeffrey, but what reason would she have to give up her child like that? You're not giving her no real good reason. Okay, all you keep saying this shit about Veronica. Oh, you a prosecutor. Oh, you could do this. Oh, you a judge. And you know what's right and all this shit. And we already know. Then he went and tried to dig a little bit deeper to hit Hannah what he thought they both and all will agree with. Because apparently everybody up in this goddamn town don't give a fuck about Candace, okay? And I guess, you know, because of all the shit that Candace has done, you know, David thought that was cute enough to go ahead and throw her in a mix and be like, okay, well, it ain't really Benny. We all know that it's Candace that started this shit. She the one that's behind all this stuff and this. Bitch, Hannah, regardless, and see, this is a mama right here. I can talk shit about my child, okay? I know she low down and fuck. You know, I know she a dirty ass hoe ass bitch. Okay, she a scamming ass trick. I know what the fuck she is, but bitch, what you won't do is come in my face and try to tell me some shit about my child that I already know. I speak ill of her. You not. I said, come through, Hannah. Don't let no other motherfucker talk about your kid. But she did let Catherine talk about her. But That was a whole nother story, okay? But at this point in time, she was like, wait a minute. So you want to talk shit about my daughter, but yet he was like, how can you defend her and all this stuff? She was like, the same way that you was living up there with evil ass Veronica for all them years. Bitch, this the only reason why you coming over here is because of Veronica was fucking around with Benny and your little feelings hurt and all that shit. That's what it is, okay? Other than that, get the fuck away from me. And if you want to talk to Benny right there. Benny had to boss up a little bit. He's still a little punk in heart. He don't want David. David probably beat his ass. Okay, truth be fucking told. Being them type of ones that look like they can fight but probably can't. All right, and that old man looked like no. He said, "Bitch, back in the day I used to box. Okay, don't let the small structure fool your ass. Okay, so." He just, being all tough and bad boyish, like, you better get your ass out of here. I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that. When David was like, so I thought you trying to spew the Bible at her and all this shit. He was like, I know the fuck you not. She was like, you was the one who sat in there when you knew my son was innocent about stuff and you just went on ahead and tried to make it seem like he was guilty or you didn't do nothing to speak up on that. So now you want me to speak up on your child? He was like, oh, I know you're not trying to use the Bible and all this shit. Do unto me as I do unto others. Oh, she said, bitch, an eye for an eye. He said, that's the Old Testament. She said, bitch, that's the one that I'm going about today. I said, oh. Hannah was ready. Hannah was ready, bitch. Let me tell you something. When you know your Bible, Old and New Testament, bitch, don't come up against nobody that know that Bible like that, because they going to be spilling that shit out. Okay? And they going to conveniently forget some stuff on purpose just to do their cause. That's another one for another day. Okay? That's another story for another day. But, she was like, no. Okay? I ain't got time for that. And see, here's the thing. When she gets in the house and she talking to Benny about the whole thing, you fucking that bitch, you need to stop fucking that bitch, and he's still putting it out there. He was like, yeah, I got an ace in my back pocket and all this shit, and Veronica gave me out for this, and, first of all, the body is not admissible, and this and that. And I said, boy, quit playing your hand. You showing all your cards and stuff. Shut the fuck up. See, this is what Benny Benny, just shut up. Okay? It was like, and she taught me some things. And she taught me a lot of things. And Hannah caught on to that. And it was like, shut the fuck up, you nasty little bitch. Okay? I don't want to know about what the fuck y'all be doing. But anyway, Hannah had to tell her, grow the fuck up, leave that bitch alone, and stop playing around, okay? Now, see, David, I understand you trying to take care of your kid and all this stuff, and I applaud you for that because you the only good parent that he actually got. You are actually looking out for him, and you have been there for him, when your bitch of a wife, his bitch of a mama, has been, acting a bitch to him and just been stupid as fuck. But here's the thing. Regardless of if Benny was to go to jail, Benny wasn't finna go to jail for no murder, okay? Benny is an accessory to the fact, after the fact, okay? Benny will be guilty of moving a body from a crime scene and trying to get rid of it by burying it. That's what he'll be charged with, okay? Not murder. And given that, depending on what type of other charges were, that he probably would be charged with murder too, because he was an accessory, after the fact too. But technically speaking, Candace wouldn't even get charged with murder technically if they didn't want to throw it at her like that, because she technically didn't kill Quincy. All right, she didn't kill Quincy. Let's go back. Quincy and Candace was fighting. He was getting the upper hand on Candace, and that's when Jeffrey came in there and stabbed him in the back, and they thought he was dead, but he opened up his mind. He was like, and then he just passed away on the floor. Okay, so still, he died from the injuries that was inflicted on him from Jeffrey, not Candace. Okay, but and if you want to charge Candace for not calling 911 when she could have, when he woke up and then he expired a couple of minutes later, you can. Okay, that's still a little bit of murder, but all of them can get murder charges against them, and especially the accessory to the fact. But the one who actually killed Quincy was Jeffrey. Okay, so either fucking way, all three of them, they guilty. Okay, so putting one in the other, everybody gonna get some fucking jail time, bitch. And this shit with Veronica, girl, first of all, Hannah is over Benny because Hannah found out that, bitch, you trying to get this tow yard, this tow truck. Where you getting the money from? Well, Mitch dad, I get it from Mitch. His people, they the Malones, they the gangsters, but he not part of it. And she was looking like, girl, if you don't get your shit together, get your shit together. We get to see with fucking Veronica, since we talking about David and them. Veronica is just, I don't know. Like, the bitch is just too fucking much for me at this point. Like, I get it. You know, you in your feelings about this whole thing. Actually, I don't get it. I don't understand Veronica, and I will never understand Veronica in the course of her actions. You know, I get that some parents don't want their kids to be gay. No parent will wake up and be like, "Oh, I want to have a gay son. Oh, I want to have a gay daughter," or whatever like that. No, they don't do that, but they still have unconditional love for him for the most part. And she just hates her son and the fact that he likes men. And I don't understand where the intense and the immense hate come from when we haven't even seen her. Like, bitch, were you grown in the church like this? Because we ain't never seen or hear you talk about God or nothing. So if that was the case, I probably would have understood, but still wouldn't. And it's just stupid how hard she's going. And then she comes downstairs. Melissa is gonna kill that bitch in her sleep. Melissa's gonna kill that bitch in her sleep. I'm telling y'all. Okay, Melissa has had it. We seen last week when she told her, bitch, I'm finna take your ass to the doctor. I'm finna schedule an appointment to see if your ass is really pregnant because I'm trying to figure out how come you ain't got no baby bump yet. Okay, I ain't seeing shit. She comes downstairs. Melissa is in that goddamn kitchen sitting at that counter. The bitch is at the island. She is drunk. Okay, she said, bitch, Melissa, where the fuck is my alcohol at? Okay, first of all, Melissa didn't drink all that vodka up. I said, bitch, Melissa, you drank up the drink of choice, okay? I feel you on that. You know, that was a nice ass kitchen, though. And the whole time, she was like, bitch, I know the fuck you didn't drink this shit up. You pregnant. She said, bitch, like your mama didn't drink with your ass and look how the fuck you came out. I said, you know, Melissa has had time to think of some reads to go against Veronica. All the stuff that was inside her is coming out. She just don't give a fuck. And at this point, Melissa is like, you know, I don't understand what the fuck is your problem, okay? She gets up and she, you know, grabs her and throw her up into the sink and make her throw up and all this shit. And I was like, whoo, I've been having some of those days, okay? But anyway, this is where Veronica, she gonna tell her to clean my damn sink. Like, I ain't cleaning shit, okay? And she slapped the fuck out of her, alright? I said, what the hell? She said, bitch, let me find out that you... No. When she slapped her, Melissa was like, you know what? When I got into that car accident and I pulled that steering wheel, I wish your ass would have died. She was like, I know you did. Okay? It was like, no, but let me tell you something. The only thing that you're supposed to do is you're supposed to keep my fucking grandbaby alive. That's the only person, that only thing that she got that she loves right now, because everybody else don't give a fuck about her. Benny just there for the sex, okay? Jeffrey can care less because of what he did. David can care less because of what she did as well. And then this is what pissed me off, is that Veronica just, once again, she can't come to terms with the fact that her son is gay, and Melissa is throwing it in her face because she was like, bitch, you had one job to do. You had one fucking job to do, and that was, you can't even do that right. And she was like, what? Have sex with Jeffrey and get him pregnant and all this stuff. I said, okay, so you can, now let's, if they were to have sex, that still ain't gonna make him straight. All right, so what are you doing? And you know, like, even if you were to force them to get married, and if they even, he could still be out here fucking dudes. That's not gonna stop him from liking dick. Okay, dick and booty hole. That's not gonna stop him. What are you talking about? She just don't understand that, and the whole thing, she kept on blaming Melissa. This is your fault. This is your fault. No, you're the blame. You're the blame. You're the bleed. I said no. Ain't nobody to blame, and the reason why he don't want to be with a woman. Okay, I literally just had this conversation with my mom in the car the other earlier today. She picked me up to go get my medicine or whatever, and she was like, so, because we was talking about something, and I can't remember how it came up, and she was like, I said something about dudes and something, being in a relationship or whatever. I said, see, I ain't got time for that, okay? This is why I would never, and I can never see myself in a relationship with a guy. I just don't have to deal with that bullshit, okay? And she was like, so, do you feel like, how do you know that that's not really what you want? I said, listen, it's not what I want, and it's not all about. She was like, how she's still trying to come to terms with it, but she cool with what I am. But it's just regular questions, so I didn't take offense. She was like, how you don't how you don't like certain stuff if you haven't tried it. I said, listen, I've talked to a couple of guys. I talked to a few guys, been out with a few, and this was back in the day, and it just wasn't there. And that's how I know. Okay, I knew what it was. It is what it is. And she was like, okay, she was like, because sometimes you just don't know what you like until you try it and all that stuff. And I said, no, that ain't got shit to do with it. I'm just not attracted to it. Okay, I can go out. A nigga dick ain't gonna get me moist. Okay, I'm just, it is what it is. So, and she just let it go. And she wasn't rude or nothing. This bitch is your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. I said, Veronica, get the fuck up off of it, all right? It's just stupid. And I thought she was about to start crying. I thought Veronica was about to have a fucking mental breakdown right there in that kitchen. I said, I know we not about to see emotions coming from her. But it didn't really fucking happen. So let's get to this whole thing with the Jim. Jim is in there fucking G, okay? Catherine, here you go. Ooh, yeah, right there, right there, right there. I said, Jim, stop playing, okay? Get that nut and let's get the fuck out of here. You a quick nutter, 2 minutes or less. But at this point, Gia was working her magic. I said, hey, Gia. Catherine came in and said, bitch, why am I not surprised that you are in here with another fucking hoe? Bitch, get your shit, get the fuck up out of here. Who the fuck are you? Bitch, I'm his wife. Oh, I didn't even know he was married. Bitch, you didn't see the goddamn wedding ring? I said Catherine was going, oh, fake like she cared. But her whole thing is, bitch, I'm trying to tell you what the fuck is up. Gia left out that bitch without getting the money because Catherine said, I'll kill your ass. I might shoot your ass or whatever the fuck. And so at this point, Catherine proceeds to tell them, bitch, let me tell you something. The DA came over, George and them, they got the bullets matching it to from Jennifer and the bullets matched to Amanda. I said, oh, okay. Now I'm thinking that it's gonna be like, oh my God, Amanda, you know. But they had no real reaction to the fact that Amanda was brought up in this, and they was just more so concerned about, clearing their name and all this shit, and Jim, Kath. It was just weird to me. So it's like, was Amanda's death really an inside job? Like, who the fuck killed Amanda? We still don't know, because Amanda did not commit suicide. But Jennifer was killed with the same gun that was used to kill Amanda. Now let me fucking find out that one of them fucking killed that child. That'd be so fucked up, and I'd be so fucking through with this show. Because I used to like Amanda, okay? That bitch was dissy as hell, but I liked her ass. She just needed a little tender loving care, okay? But, anyway, Catherine said, so what we gonna do about it? Jim said, so wait a minute, what? Who is we? Bitch, what you talking about? Now, we can be we again when you stop this divorce shit, you transfer my money back into my accounts, and you turn my credit cards and stuff back on. And then we'll see. Catherine gave the fuck in and did all that stuff. And I said, ain't this about a bitch? Put $10 million in this account. He was like, yeah, now let me tell you something. You fucked up when you touched my money, knowing damn well that money was mine. She said, what money? He said, I made that money being a lawyer and being a judge. She said, not no goddamn $10 million. She straight up started laughing. That shit made me chuckle. Okay? But she was like, come on, we finna go on a field trip. We finna go over there to see Wyatt. I was like, all right, you can do what you do. Mind you, back in the other hotel room, well, outside the hotel in the hallway, Gia had ran into Candace. Candace said, girl, what the fuck is going on? She's in a panic. Oh my God, I was with my John, right? And his wife came up in there and talked about so she was going to kill my ass and all this shit. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't think I can do this shit. I don't think I can do this shit. She was like, bitch, hold on. Calm the fuck down, bitch. Calm down. She go to the mini bar and she get this little bottle of Hennessy or Jack Daniels or one of it. She was like, drink this. Gia looked at that shit like, bitch, the fuck? She looked at it like, never mind, because, bitch, I don't do dark liquor. She was like, bitch, just go ahead and drink it. Gia was me, because she was like, she said, girl, drink that shit. She don't drink dark liquor like that. I was like, bitch, you better go ahead and chug it, because that's the only way it's going to get down. Let me fucking tell you, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say, I don't understand how y'all do dark liquor like that, okay, bitch? You know, I can do maybe a little rum, maybe a little bourbon here and there, but that is not my drink of choice. I don't understand how y'all fuck around with that Hennessy. That shit is strong as fuck to me. It just, when I taste Hennessy, it tastes like I supposed to be a fucking man drinking this shit. No fucking lie. I don't know what that means, but it just a rough taste to me. It's not. It's just a whole bitch. Give me my fucking vodka. Give me my light drink, okay? I like that, you know. But anyway, you know, she said, "Bitch, did you get the fucking money?" No, I ain't get the money because the girl said that she was gonna kill my ass. Bitch, if you don't get your ass up in there and get the money, this is when she figured out who it was. She was like, that bitch is, she ain't gonna do shit. She a lie. She a lame. She a joke, okay? Go in there and get the fucking money and come back. I don't give a fuck if the bitch was waving a Uzi. You don't ever leave without your money. And I said, that is fucking true. Okay, bitch, I didn't put my vagina on your shit and your wrinkled ass shit. You gonna pay me something. Okay, she said, bitch, get your ass in there. And she was like, don't take shit for no answer. Just go in there and just go ahead and get it. And she bossed up and she went and got the money. You know, Catherine did try to talk some little chang to her. But at that moment in time, she wasn't trying to have it. And then she came in that room and she gave the money back to Candace. Candace was like, okay, cool. Now here, she going through the money and she take the $100 bill. Now she got a stack. She gave her $100 bill out of that whole stack, okay? And it looked like a whole bunch of $100 bills. And I said, first of all, she was supposed to get $5,000, but she didn't get $5,000 because I was about to go in on fucking Candace. Bitch, how you didn't get that girl $100 and you kept $4,900 and then ripped the other $100 that you gave her in half because she was talking back? She was like, bitch, you got to get prepared for your next John and all this stuff. She was like, wait a minute, how am I gonna do all this? Okay, you got all the fucking money, bitch. That's what it means to be a fucking pimp. Okay, and Candace, she was like, go ahead and get your ass dressed, go take a shower and all that shit. Candace looking at the money was like, this all the fuck you get, bitch? God damn. My mind earlier, mind you earlier, Landon and Charles is in the car, the president to be. Okay, they going over their tour routes. They going over his you know, stats and you know where he's at, and you know you still kind of low. You can be doing a little bit more better in a few of these red states and all this shit. Fine, that's understandable. Republicans, they're Democrats, and so he was like, yeah, I want to. He said, oh, wait a minute. I see that you added Georgia to this stop, you know, and you want to go to Savannah. Yeah, we got to go and talk to everybody. Okay, well, if you're going to do that, why wouldn't you go to a bigger city like Atlanta? And it was like, you know where I'm going. Just book it. Now, see, this is where I get. Landon gets me fucked up, okay? And Landon tries my nerves so much. We get it that you are in love with this man, okay? But he is a straight man. You are a gay man, and it is not gonna work. Let it the fuck go at this point. And I know sometimes that shit is hard, but you gotta put your business ahead of your personal, okay? And you have got to stop questioning your employer, okay? Landon keeps on forgetting just because he had a couple of drinks with his boss that the boss can't fire him, okay? You can't keep on back talking him regardless of how we all may feel about Candace and how, you know, we don't understand the fascination, why he's so hooked and all this shit. But that's not up to you. That's that man's, okay? So let him do what he do and he'll find out on his own, okay? And then he go meet up Candace in her hotel room talking about something. Basically, I don't understand why you're doing what you're doing. She said, bitch, this is the neighborhood that I come from and all this shit. This is what we do. She was like, that ain't it. Okay, you're not living up to your fucking potential, Candace. You just settling for this shit. And you doing this because you want revenge and you want everybody to hurt for what happened to your son. And it's fucked up. Okay? You can be so much better if you just change a little bit of stuff. She said, bitch, what the fuck do it look like me being up in the White House? I wouldn't even know what to do. Bitch, you like control, right? That's what you're doing in the White House. You can boss a whole bunch of motherfuckers around. It was like, and you need to be more grateful because all this shit that's been going on with you, it was Charles the one who got you out of it, okay? I don't give a damn if he didn't ask. I don't understand why he's still fucking with your ass. You ungrateful as fuck, but he's the one that's still putting his neck out on the line for your ass, okay? I mean, Landon did kind of tell her about herself, and it was needed. It was. But, bitch, you can go too because you having this conversation with the white girl that you cussed out last week and called her a bitch and all that shit. He was like, don't tell me, don't say I told you so. I was like, bitch, I told you so. He was like, you in love with him. Yeah, I'm in love with him and all that shit. But, you know, he likes to drink late at night. with his shirt off and his pajama pants. Now, when Landon said that, I was like, Landon, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You going too far for me because you were sounding very, very creepy, rapey type. You know, we in the land of Me Too's, okay? You can't be doing shit like that. And Landon been giving me rape tease all ever since this character came on. I know I ain't the only one that been seeing that or thinking that shit. But old girl said, bitch, you do nothing. That's what you do, okay? He is a straight man. It ain't gonna happen. Let it the fuck go. You know, so at the end of the episode, Wyatt comes down to the police station and he runs into David and he was like, what you doing down here? You coming to see Jeffrey? He has no idea that Jeffrey is in jail. And he was like, wait a minute, what Jeffrey doing down here? Oh, because Veronica bitch ass and put him in jail and all this shit. You know, because he was just down there to file a police report. Um, so he was like, you want me to go? Let me take you back there to go speak to him and all that shit, lift his spirits. And at this point, he go back there and David tell them, y'all talk and, you know, remember, don't say too much because even though they're not supposed to be recording in here, you just never could be too careful. So they chatting it up and, you know, Wyatt trying to ask him what's going on and how you feeling. And, you know, once your daddy get you out of this, you can just run away with me. We can go to California. I got money and all this shit. We can do this and do that. Just trying to be a friend, trying to be there. And from the outside looking in, if you twisted and you so in love with this motherfucker, it would have sounded like Wyatt was trying to come on to Jeffrey. And I truly don't feel like Wyatt has feelings of a romance level for Jeffrey. That is just his friend, and they've been friends since they were kids. So of course they're gonna be close like that and concerned. And Jeffrey has always been there with him throughout all his bullshit, okay? And so at this point, I'm sitting here listening to the conversation, and I said, well, bitch, where the fuck is Justin? Because I know that nigga is finna come in and just, you know, fuck shit up. As soon as I said that, that bitch opened up the door and saw them hugging. I said, here he go. Here he go. But that was If Loving, that was Haves and the Have-Nots, okay? Looking forward to the season, well, mid-season finale next week. Tomorrow is the finale of season 3 of If Loving You Was Wrong. Bitch, I can't wait for that. I really want to. Girl, that's going to be something. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. I'm about to go watch The Quad, okay? And I'll see y'all later. And I really do hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week, okay? Peace.